Hello, it's Julie from Camellia Crafts Designs, and I'm just here with a quick flip through of a journal I've finally finished. I started this one in February, and for the last 6 months, I don't know if it were kids being at home or what, I've not been able to finish any of my larger journals, so I'm really pleased I finally got this one done. And I thought I'd just give you a quick flip through. I've called it The Rose, no prizes for guessing why. As on the front I've got this gorgeous rose printed onto some linen. Yeah, it's the linen you get on sheets that you can put through your printer. It's absolutely lovely. Colours come out really vibrant. Yeah, so I've layered that up onto some vintage music paper and cardstock, added a bit of lace and one of these brass book plates. It's not vintage but it is metal, and I've called it The Rose. The cover is, I call this a soft cover, although it's quite a sturdy soft cover. It's like the one I made for my Edith Holden journal. It's a piece of cardstock in the centre with 2 pieces of calico fabric, and it's fused together using the heat and bond. I've then punched some holes with my Crop-A-Dile and threaded some of this off-white seam binding through. Right, let's open it up if I can navigate this seam binding. I put lots on. You can cut it down and have a smaller bow if you wish, so like that, or you can swap that out for something else altogether. I just didn't want to use something that would take away from this lovely picture on front, but I still wanted something a bit frilly. Right, what have we got inside then? So the first page, I've done something I don't normally do. I've left it blank. I just thought it had enough. I didn't want a big statement on that page, then your eyes drawn to this. I've done a double pocket, and inside we've got a lovely little notebook that's just got a fussy cut on, some layered lace and mulberry paper with the word notes, and it opens up and it's a little notebook with some tea-dyed lined and plain papers. Then we've got this large cardstock tag. I'm not sure where that image is from. I want to say Artie Mays, but if it is, I don't know which kit, because I printed most of this stuff off back in February, and I did mainly use Artie Mays along with some Kelly's Crafts by Kelly, and I think there's a few little bits from My Porch Prints along the way. So yeah, I like that. I'll put these back in because I might forget where they go if I don't put them straight back in. I'm a bit like that. Right, yeah, so that's the first page. Next page, again, it's a kit page. That's definitely Artie Mays. Then we've got a half page with a pocket. This has got a large tag in. That is cardstock from first edition, yeah, by Trimcraft. I've just put some brown paper on the back so you can journal. And we've got a bit of lace and rickrack and some variegated pale pink and dark pink eyelash trim. I've put tabs throughout the journal, and I've used this, made these little ruffles with cardstock on my sewing machine with a zigzag stitch. There's lots of journaling space in this. I tend to add a lot of the elements in my journals with paper clips anyway, so you can move them about. Tea-dyed paper, one of the little paper clip pockets with a journal card that we made. That's just a piece of cardstock, again from a first edition pad. I just thought it went well with the roses. Pop that back on. Some lined paper from an old notebook, book page, some textured coffee dyed paper. Oh, this page, what I want to put in here, this is one of the, it's the faux vellum that we made using the wax, and I wanted to put this tag in, but it's slightly too big, so I'm going to bring my trimmer in and chop it down now, because if I don't do it now I might forget. It just needs a tiny sliver off each side, and then it should fit perfectly. The tag is it's a kit from Artie Mays. I don't know whether it's a freebie or from a kit that you buy, because I've obviously got most of Artie Mays as freebies and a lot of her kits as well, and I store them all together. Yeah, that just fits in there perfectly now. There you go, just peeping out at the top. So that's that little straw paper pocket. Some more kit page, beautiful. Some handmade paper with some leaf and flower inclusions. Some tea-dyed check paper, music paper. Ooh, this is onion skin paper. It's got a lovely crinkle to it. Yeah, and it's been tea-dyed. It makes it feel even thinner when it's tea-dyed. I don't know why. When you tea-dye other paper, it tends to feel thicker. Very strange. An Edith Oldham page, more straw paper. Just a little flip here. Again, one of the altered paper clips we made. That is definitely from a kit by Kelly's Crafts by Kelly. She did a lovely set of 4 postcards. Another kit page. I think that's the Step Into Spring by Artie Mays. We've got a pocket on here. That's a kit from Kelly again. And a journal card. I've not decorated this because I'd run a piece of cardstock through an embossing folder, and it's a lovely impression. I've just inked that up a little bit, then I've sewed that to a piece of coffee dyed cardstock. I don't think it needed anything else in that pocket. Sometimes a little bit less is more, isn't it? Now we've got a little half page again. You'll see the rest of this page later on in journal, and I followed a tutorial from Dawn at the Book Vandal shop for this. It's a genius little page, I love it. And inside there we've got a tag. I did this one with my jelly plate, yeah, and then did a little bit of stamping on top. The tab is a little bit of lace fastened with a press stud. A little cluster here and some lace. Here we've got a stenciled little envelope. Another kit page from Artie Mays. Here we have a library pocket and a couple of tags. That's got a little cluster. On the bottom of that cluster there is it's a train ticket or bus ticket. I didn't need a magnifying glass to read it. And it's actually from Rotherham, my hometown. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, another tag, bit of jute twine and rickrack. More music paper, coffee dyed. Now we're coming to the centre page after this. I made the centre page with the same book I used for my green file folder journals. I forgot what it's called. It's the one by Henry Terry. Yeah, can't remember what it's called. It escapes me. Anyway, again, that's a page that's made up with, yeah, you fold it in some weird, wonderful way to end up with a corner pocket on one side and that pocket on that side. I can't find the tutorial, don't know who it was, can't remember how I did it. So if you know who it was and where it is, please let me know, because I'd love to do another one of these. Yeah, so I did that, and then I've sewn around the edge. Got a cardstock tag there, and I've just got, again, an altered paper clip popped on top of there. Thought that were a pretty neat idea. This is the centre spread. I love it. I love this page with the poppy. I know it's a rose journal, but it can't all be roses, can it? Yeah, we've got roses in it. We've got some tiny little pink flowers. But yeah, I just love that page, and I thought it went well with the colours in this journal. We've got some roses tucked in. This is one of the mason jars that we made in the first Gadgets and Gizmos, showing you what you can do with your envelope punch board. So it's got some little Tim Holtz roses in, a little butterfly, another one there, and this little word is from, again, Kelly. It says garden visitors. I'll just pop that in there. Right, turn over, and then that is a double fold out page. I've not decorated it, I just think that looks lovely as it is. You could gesso it, or you could even stick things to it, clip things to it. Now the next page, I've done a big pocket with a die. Excuse me. It's 2 layers of coffee dyed cardstock. I think I used 160 GSM there. One with the cutout and a slightly darker one behind, so you can see some detail. Another tag from an Artie Mays kit. The top of that tag we've got a little cotton doily with a brad, and I've just put a little bit of framers tape over where the brad goes. And then another tag. This is a kit from My Porch Prints. The tag at the back. She's made the tags from receipts and, yeah, guest checks and other bits and bobs. Then I've put a little Artie Mays image on the front. And a little bit of seam binding. We've got a corner tuck over here. A little cluster on it and a butterfly with some pearls. Then I don't know where I got this journal card from. It's been in my stash a while. Music paper again. Another envelope. I think this time the envelope's got something in. Might find something for the other one. Yeah, it's just got a little card, a little bit of collaging and a Tim Holtz rose on this stenciled envelope. And it's just held on with another one of these altered paper clips with the journal card that pulls out. Now this is the other side of the page that I followed the tutorial from Dawn. I'm not sure if I did it, I don't know if that, I might have done it slightly different, I can't remember. But yeah, the basic thing is from Dawn. So that opens up and we've got two more pockets. We just edged that there, that's what Dawn did. She edged that for some extra strength. Can't remember what she used, but I used a bit of straw paper. Got another postcard there. I think that one's a Kelly's Crafts by Kelly. In fact, it is that same postcard, look. Yeah, didn't realise I'd done that. Yeah, so we've got another pocket here, another Tim Holtz rose. This is a die cut bobbin. I've just done a little bit of stenciling on to match that envelope. We've got a bit of eyelash trim and seam binding in the top. We've then got a little pocket here with another journal card. More kit page. Another one of the altered paper clips. There's nothing in there, it's just holding this flap down. Straw paper again. On the back of that Edith page I've just made a little tag, bit of cheesecloth and a little word. It says winged and a little bird. Got to have some relief from the roses, but the tag's got a rose on. Don't know again where that cardstock's from. It's just one of my stash. That's the other side of that onion skin paper. Music paper. Got lots of space to journal on here. I stopped adding to this journal because it was getting so fat. Now this page has got some pockets. This is a slight variation on the theme that I saw Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah do. I've just added an extra pocket. I've got a journal card there with a tab. Another one there, slightly bigger. And then I don't have anything in the other pocket, but there is another pocket there. I think with the stitching being around the edge, you don't see that the pocket's there, so you can use that for secret things you want to hide. More kit page, beautiful. Another big journal card here. I think that is from an Artie Mays autumn kit actually. I don't know which way up it goes. It looks good both ways. So you've got journaling space there and on the back. A little bee ended up in there. Where you've got flowers you need a bee. And another book page. Yeah. You've seen the other side of all these papers. Another little tab. And the final flip out page. This one, it's not overly decorated, this page, but you've got all that space you can use for journaling, and then you can just tuck it away. We've got just a couple of rose postcards from Artie Mays in that pocket in different sizes. And when we turn over again, we've got another pocket there, and I've just popped one of the little file folders again that we made on the Gadgets and Gizmos episode. Then here we've got the final altered paper clip, and if we take that off, that flips out, and we've got another little hidden pocket with a button card in it. So lots of little secret journaling spaces in this one, but still quite a bit of embellishment. Then in the back we've got a double pocket, slightly different to the one on the front. I've put another postcard in. Then we've got a collaged journal card. and another cardstock tag that I've sewn around, eyelet, bit of seam binding, and then these pockets are, we've got one there and one there, and that's it. So I'll be popping this up on Etsy. It might already be on Etsy when I put this video up, I'm not sure. But yeah, there she is, the rose. I'm quite pleased with how that one came out. She's quite chunky, but a lot of that is made up from the things that are removable, basically. So if you wanted it just to be a writing journal, you could take those out. If you use them to make birthday cards, use them for tags on presents, you could put them in a different journal. Anything you want, the choice is yours. We'll just tie her back up, and there she is. So thank you for looking, and I'll see you again in my next video. Thank you very much. Bye.